What's going on, guys? This is a quick review of the C Audio Yume. Comes in this nice puck style case. Spins up like that. Really good shell. So yeah, I'm gonna just start off with the build. Amazing cable. It feels like a custom cable. No issues. Yeah, really good. Really light, so doesn't weigh you down. Onto the earpieces, really good, perfect mold to your ear, so no fit issues. Fits absolutely perfectly. Yeah, this resin feels higher quality than even more expensive pairs, which is nice. And yeah, that's about it. So let's start off with the sound now. Start off from the bass. The bass is really clean and unique on these. Like, I'm saying this is probably the most unique bass I've heard. Yeah, so fantastic bass, not boomy, good definition. Just has a perfect amount of boom to it. Not boom, but like impact, I guess you could say. So yeah, really good bass. Yeah, so if you listen to rap, it's gonna still sound neutral, not overpowering. It's not gonna sound V-shaped or anything. It's very it's present, just the right amount that you would want. So yeah, onto the mids. The mids are absolutely amazing. Like the bass sounds like it's perfectly blended in with the mids. So I would say the mids on these are probably the best you could buy under 1,000. Like the bass, the mids. And I'm gonna get into why this is one of the best pairs you could buy. So yeah, the mids are absolutely amazing. They come across very real. It's very realistic, like real life. Yeah, instruments sound amazing. There's no sense of anything's covering anything. Everything just comes across raw, clear, and authentic, which is why I absolutely love these. It sounds like in the mid range and the bass, it sounds like there's some special stuff going on. Like I don't know what it is, but it just sounds very coherent. Like the bass hits while the mid range is just singing. It's absolutely mind blowing what this pair does. And these only cost about $150, I think, so they're pretty affordable. Yeah, onto the treble. The treble has good definition. It's not class leading or anything. It just has the perfect amount of it to make everything sound good. So up from the bass to the treble, everything just sounds absolutely spot on. Like this is the most spot on earphone I've heard, other than the U12T. So even I would recommend getting these over the variations, the Oracle, the Mark IIs. It's that good. Like everything just sounds so perfect. Like the tuning on this is a step above any of the Tribe any of the Moondraw stuff I've heard. So yeah, this is tuned immaculately. Like I don't see a single flaw from the bass all the way to the treble. It just performs. And the thing is, I can't name many IEMs that do that. For example, the Oracle had amazing mids, but the treble wasn't great, and the bass wasn't that great. That's already two flaws right there. The variations really good, but it had that slightly thin mid-range. So yeah, you could always find a flaw with a lot of IEM, but with this one, from the bass all the way to the treble, it sounds spot on. Like, how many IEMs can you name do that? Yeah, so one other IEM that I know does that's around the same price, is the ER4SR. It just performs well in every category, doesn't skip a beat. But yeah, I feel like this is a reference type of sound with just a hint of maybe funness, and I wouldn't even say that because it just sounds so perfect from basically bass to the treble. So yeah, the only reason why I feel like these aren't like the best IEMs in the world, obviously, is because the technical performance isn't like A grade. I would say it's about like a B minus or a B. Really, really good, but just doesn't have those spatial cues and the imaging and soundstage that you would get from a more expensive pair. But other than that, there's nothing this set does wrong, from the bass all the way up to the treble. And for $150, if you can save up and get these or do whatever, just save up to try to get something better, I would definitely go for these instead of like the Moondrop Kato. I think that's the $200 one. Like, this is tuned better than every single pair. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. I wish there's more expensive pairs that were tuned this good. Yeah, so like even something like the IEM 9, which technically, of course, it's going to be better, but tuning wise, this is up there with the IEM 9, the Variations, Oracle, Monarch Mark IIs. I would say this does an equivalent job of tuning than all of those more expensive IEMs, like if not better. So the only thing it lacks is technical performance. So for the price, I could totally forgive that because of how good the every range sound. Like, for the price, I would recommend it to everyone because I feel like it's something more affordable and more people can get a hands on it. So yeah, this is definitely my top 3 favorite IEM now, because it sounds that good and sounds better than something that's $1,000. So that's absolutely insane. I feel like they knocked it out of the ballpark, because they just got it to work. Everything just sounds so together. There's never a sense like a BA timbre or anything funky in the mid-range, where you do get that with the Sony on tweeters. It has some of that, just a weird, like when you listen to a vocal, it has that slightly grain to them, where this, it just doesn't have that. Everything just sounds perfect. Like, so yeah, if there are other IEMs you guys know that are tuned this good with the technical performance, I'll be more than happy to try them out. But yeah, these are absolute winner. There's no way, I don't think anyone could go wrong with them if you're like audiophile type sound. Tuned immaculately from, again, every single frequency range. Yeah, so if you want an IEM that does it all but don't want to spend too much, this is what you would get. And you'd be more than happy with it, I'm sure, because they're that good. Yeah, I've been listening to them a lot. I don't say that a lot about everything I try, but these actually, they fit so perfectly. Like, there's no fatigue, nothing. It just feels like it's well thought out. It has everything going for it. Sound, fit, comfort. And yeah, so I feel like if you guys try these out, you'd like it. There's not much you can get other than these and maybe a few other pairs. But yeah, under 200, under 500, under 1,000 for tonality, these are spot on. There's nothing that's going to really touch it. I will have to look around to see. I'm sure if you spend more, sometimes you can find it, but it's not always guaranteed. Even if you get the latest and the greatest of whatever. Certain products just hold their spot in the market. I feel like this will be one of them. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, that's about it. See you guys in the next one.